Hi, everyone. Welcome to the weekly review of my emergency fund. Balance on the account is $15,280. That makes me 99% towards achieving the target amount of $15,300. So I just have $20 more to go to hit the target. But technically, I've already met my emergency fund goal for 2024 because that amount was 15,000 and I'm over $15,000 right now. But I thought, listen, just given that I do still have a couple more months through the end of the year, why not just put small incremental amounts per week that I can afford into the emergency fund? Because ultimately I do want to get this balance to 20,000, and that's going to be the 2025 goal for the emergency fund, to get it to $20,000. So I'm essentially trying to get a bit of a head start on that. Hopefully that was all clear. But let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. I just had one on September 13th. I put in $30. And that is it. Now, if you're wondering, it was $30 all you truly had to put into the emergency fund? No, I could have put in more, but I do have other investment goals that I am working towards, and I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to hit that goal. So all excess money that I have is going towards my other investment goal versus the emergency fund, which again, technically I've already hit the $15,000 balance goal for 2024. But something else I was just reflecting on, just in life in general, is that I am, I suppose, what someone would consider a high earner. So I do earn $200,000 in terms of my base salary. But I've only earned this amount of money for 2 years. That's it. I haven't been earning 200,000 for 5, 10, 50. I wish I would have multiple millions of dollars if I was earning $200,000 for the past 10 years. Can you imagine? And when you're a high earner, I think on the surface level, it's easy to say, like, oh my gosh, this person earns so much money, like everything is so easy for them. But there's a reason why an employer is paying someone 200,000 plus for a job. 100% of the time, that job is very stressful. So my job is very stressful, and you have to work a ton of hours, way beyond 40 hours a week, which is my situation. I don't know anyone who's earning $200,000 plus on their base salary who has a zero to low stress job and who works 40 hours a week. So who only works 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then also remote, right? Like if you really truly think about it, that an employer is not going to pay someone 200,000 to work 40 hours a week and have minimal to zero stress, plus also work remote. If you know anyone who's in that position, please let me know, because I want that job. Because wow, that's definitely a cush job if someone is earning that much money and they're really given that much freedom and low stress while earning so much money. But I mentioned that because I'm really just trying to leverage the income as best as I can to just build a better future for myself and my kiddo. So with the emergency fund, it's my third time actually hitting the $15,000. And that's all because of my job, right? Like, I don't have any other extra income coming in. No one helps me out financially in any capacity. So it's truly thanks to my job why I'm able to quickly replenish my emergency fund and work towards my other investment goals. So as much as I heavily complain about just the stress and the hours of my career, on the flip side, it's also affording me to work towards these different financial goals that I have. And that's for me one of the main reasons why early retirement is so important, is because I can only run at this level but for so long. And I also have no interest running at a really stressful, long hours speed for the next 10 years. Like I have no interest in doing that. So for me, it's more about, as long as I'm in this job with this income, let's maximize it as much as I possibly can from a financial standpoint, because I don't know how long I will be in this job at the salary. I have no idea. I take this role one day at a time just because of how stressful it is, because I don't know. I'm like, who knows? I might get fired, I might get laid off at any moment, or I might get to a mental breaking point where I literally just walk in and quit because I just cannot handle the role anymore. So I don't know when, if ever, that day is coming. And I try to give myself the freedom and the peace in knowing that if any of those situations happen, that I'm still just so proud of myself in terms of the financial progress that I'm able to make while I was in the job. So I definitely don't take my job for granted. It's not a cush job at all. Again, if you're not someone who can work long hours, deal with really high stress, and keep on going and produce excellent work, you would not survive in my job, not even for one day. But as long as I can keep pushing myself, keep encouraging myself to keep going, I do plan to stay in my current role to try to, as quickly as I can, accomplish all of these financial goals. So that was a bit of a ramble, but just wanted to give some perspective in terms of my income and what it takes to make this level of income, and how I am viewing my career in terms of helping me to build a better future for myself and my kiddo. All right. That's all the update for the emergency fund for this week, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.